My experience in Team Esteem has been just fantastic. I don't think I would ever learn so much, and I would never have this opportunity to have my hands on the distribution board and being able to wire the entire house, to plan every single connection, like understand how that actually works, that the switch is turning the light on. So you have a rough idea, but to actually see how this all comes together, fantastic.
Yeah. And then on my side, I would say because of the marketing side and the architecture, that I could combine the two passions together, and everything that I have done from Revit, IS, all the modeling, then I have the chance to actually show it and into the marketing as well, everything that each of these fantastic things, the sub things they have done. Another skill that I would say that we all learn is how to do emails for sponsors, industry, how to interact, collaborate
Definitely.
with each other.
We worked so much on our soft skills, on communication
Yeah.
skills, on approaching different companies and being able to speak with them without being so stressed after several times we tried, obviously. How to manage the tasks that we have to do, and how to map the milestones that we have to achieve in a few months' time, how to get to them in smaller steps, and most importantly, how to communicate within the team and make sure that every team member is aware of all the details.
Yes, that's true. Also, everything we have learned in university, we actually can put it in practice here. So I think that's one of the best skills that we can get
Yes.
from this house.
So the time with CSIC before coming to Dubai has been just great, because I had a few opportunities to go there and help manufacture the panels for the house, and I find it's just incredible that we could just cut the timber ourselves and then glue that all together, and in the end create that.
Yeah, and in my side, I didn't have the opportunity to do that, but I also had a lot of engagement with CSIC because I could learn about timber, how to use them. I saw the videos that that they were sending to me for marketing. I think it has been amazing.
Right, so my favorite part would be the soil thermal collectors that we're having. They are flat plate soil thermal collectors that then can be built within half an hour. You don't need to be an engineer to make that. You can make that yourself. They are very simple and light, so everyone can carry that. And the project's been made mainly for Rwanda, from what I remember. We are using that and exposing that here in our house too. So basically they have a shape of a pyramid, and there's a black pipe running around the pyramid, and then while the water is flowing through that, it's got enough time to get heated up because of the absorbent material that is used for this pyramid. Brilliant idea. Love that.
And on my side, I actually had many elements that I like in the house. One of them is this one, because I did my dissertation before of indoor plants and how they can affect the well-being of a...
Oh yes.
Yeah. So it's amazing that we have also the wind catcher. It's just amazing. But not elements of the house, but also things that we did are the AR, VR, the Minecraft experience, all these comes because it is part of our house, and it was a way to show them before we actually built it. So yes.
I feel like we are one of the few, if not the only house that was actually fully built from scratch on the site, whereas many other houses just came pretty much ready, built off-site. And we're also really focusing on using sustainable materials, and we're using timber for the panels, we're using hemp for the insulation, and yeah, I think that makes us quite unique in this competition, to be honest.
Yeah, another aspect could be that I think we are kind of the only team that actually have students all the time on site. because we are all the time here, and also like aspects of the Winkasha again none of the other team has it.
Definitely.
And I think one of the most important things is that we all put a little bit in this house, so it is like an international house where everyone
Very
can
much
come
so.
in. They can feel welcome because they can be part of something even smaller that is inside.
So, pandemic has impacted our project in many ways, and the first one was that we could not conduct our meetings in real life any longer, and most of the people decided to go home, which was completely understandable because we're a very international team. So everyone went away, and then we knew we had to organize ourselves in a different way. So then we started having our meetings online, and we kept this way till the very end. And thanks to the pandemic, we also reached out to our campus in Dubai. So we reach out to the students from the Dubai campus, from Malaysia campus, and I think that they gave us a lot in this team, because they brought different mindset. They knew how Dubai was working here and like how the weather was like here, whereas we could just check on the internet what's the weather like, what to look for, whether to. I wouldn't think, for example, of like a sandstorm coming and covering the PV panels, and you obviously have to consider that. So
and then on my side, the pandemic actually brought a lot of good things for marketing, because we had the opportunity to showcase this amazing house like online all the time, because we were not able to physically meet, we were not able to do events. So just like a wrap up of things that we actually did in the pandemic were the Destination Dubai, that we did a campaign where we encouraged our students and everyone within the team to go walk, cycle, so we can reach kilometers to virtually go from Edinburgh to Dubai and then back. And these were all kilometers that actually were good for us. I guess other things that brought positive impact is that we were able to talk with more sponsors, we were able to talk with more companies, we were able to engage students more, and we had the opportunity to work with kids online, trying to teach them about the house, trying to encourage them that sustainability, it is good, but it is also a collaboration between everyone. So on my side, I guess the pandemic made us stronger.
I think the biggest lesson learned in this project for me is definitely that you have to make sure that the other side understands you well, and you have to double check if they got what you meant. Otherwise, if you ignore that, that's gonna hit you later on anyway, and you don't want that to happen. That's one thing. And another one would be thinking ahead of the tasks that you have to do and organize them in the right order, so that you don't have to then go back to the first step if there were some changes made. That might sound obvious, but it's hard to follow that, to be honest.
And I guess collaboration, and one of the things that I struggled a little bit at the beginning was to try to collaborate with everyone, because we are 120 students and I had to do the marketing for all of these sub teams. So I guess trying to organize it better, to manage, so that would be one of the lesson learned. And then another one I would say here on site, that it is different building something on a software, building something online,
Definitely.
modeling what you think is going to happen, than actually being on site and see everything that you have worked on. So I would say, like as Marta said, it is good to prepare ahead and never underestimate what you're going to do. But so I guess I just would like to invite everyone that is not able to come to Dubai, that we have a virtual experience on Minecraft and AR, and they are on our social media, and it is a chance to see like the house. I know it will be online, but it's a chance to see and experience everything that we have worked on, and that you will see when you enter our house, you see how proud we are of what we have done.